Hello, this is Alvin and BlackCat history. Start with, once upon a time, there was a special boy called Alvin. He was on the way to see his best friend Wilson when he decided to take a short cut through a field. It wasn't long before Alvin got lost. He looked around, but all he couldn't see were trees. Nervously, he fell into his bag for his favorite toy, Kitty, but Kitty was nowhere to be found. Alvin began to panic. He feels sure that he had pocket Kitty. To make matters worse, he was starting to feel hungry. Instinctively, he saw the black cat dressed in a white shirt, scared, disappearing into the trees, howled out through Alvin. For the want of anything better to do, he decided to follow the particularly dressed cat. Perhaps it could tell him the way out for the forest. Eventually, Alvin researched clearly in the clearing were two houses, one made from maize and one made from cookies. Alvin could feel his tummy rumbling. Looking at the houses did nothing to ease his hunger. Hello, he called. Is anybody there? Nobody replied. Alvin, looking at the roof on the closest house and wondering if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it won't be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nail the old fixture or lick the old firing in the time of need. A cackle broke through the air, giving Alvin a fright, at which, jumping into the space in front of the house, she was carrying a cage. In the cage was Kitty. Kitty, shouted Alvin. He turned to the witch. That is my toy. The witch just started. Give Kitty back, cried Alvin. Not on your Nelly, said the witch. At the least, let Kitty out the cage. Before she could reply, the black cat into the white scare rushed in front of the full bird on the other side of the clearing. Hello, big cat, said the witch. Good morning. The cat noticed Kitty. Who is this? That's Kitty, explained the witch. Oh, Kitty would lie lovely in the house, given to me, demanded the cat. The witch shook her head. Kitty is staying with me. Excuse me, Alvin interrupted. Kitty lives with me and not into the cage. Big cat, ignoring him. Is there nothing you will train? He asked the witch. The witch thought for the moment, then said, I do like to be entertained. I'll release him to anybody who can eat and the whole front door. Big cat looking at the house made from cookies and said, no problem, it could eat an entire house made for cookies if I wanted to. There is no need to show off, said the witch. Just eat in the front door and let it you have Kitty. Alvin watched, feeling very worried. He didn't want the witch to give Kitty to Big Cat. He didn't think Kitty would like living with a black cat away from his house and all his other toys. Big Cat put on his beef and bread and knife from his pocket. I'll eat this whole house, said Big Cat. Just you watch. Big Cat pulled off the corner on the front of the door of the house made from cookies. He gulped, he down ceiling, and went hit back more and more and more. Eventually, Big Cat started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at the first. But after the few more spoonfuls of cookies, he ground into size and large snowball, and he was very big as around. I don't feel too good, said a Big Cat. Suddenly, he started to enroll. He groaned to surround that he couldn't no longer balance. Help, he cried. He rolled off the down slope into the forest. Big Cat never finished eating from the dog made from the cookies, and Kid remained trapped in the witch cage. That's it, said the witch. I win. I get to keep Kitty. Not too fast, said Alvin. There is still one front door though. The front door of the house made from mist and haven't had a turn yet. I don't have to give the tour, lauded the witch. My game, my rules. The woodcutter's voice current through the forest. I think you should give him a chance. It is only fair. Fine, said the witch, but you saw that happen to Cat. He won large so long. I'll be back, said Alvin. What said the witch? Where is strong sense of impatience? I throw you wanted Kitty back. Alvin ignored the witch and getting and helping Phil or his sticks. He come back to the clearing and started on a small campfire. Carefully, he broke off your fears of faith of the doors with the house made from mist and tested it over the fire. Once he caved and the cold just a little, he took it. He quickly devoured the whole piece. Alvin sat down and nearly now. You feel, claimed the witch. You were supposed to eat with the wall door. I have finished, explained Alvin. I'm just waiting for my food to go down. When Alvin's phone had digits, he broke off another piece of the door made from mice. On more, he tasted his food over the fire and waiting for a cold just a little. He ate all ensuring space for waiting for the digestion. Eventually, after several things, Alvin was down on the final piece of door made from mist. Carefully, he toasted and allowed it to cool just a little. He finished his final course. Alvin had eaten the entire front door of the house made from mist. The witch stamped her 40 angrily. You must have tricked me. She said, I don't know regret, Shady. I don't think so. Say the boy, see what the coding, he walked into the back, clearly wanted to the eggs. This little bone form, no one's the kid in front half. The witch looking horrified, she grabbed her explore and but then she opened the door of the cage. Alvin hurrying over the garage gearing, graded, and the favorite toy was already. Finally, Kitty was underly. Alvin taking the wood cutter, ram, and ticks given and hurry on the meet Wilson. It was starting to get dark. When Alvin go to Wilson's house, his best friend turned arms should around him. I was worrying, cried Wilson. You was very late. As Alvin described his day, he couldn't tell that Wilson didn't believe him, so Graham napkin from his pocket. What is that? Asked Wilson. Alvin's worn doorknob made from cookies pudding, he said. Wilson almost fell off chair. This is the end. Thank you so much.